Welcome back to the kingdom. I'm the Duke and we are playing Conan Exiles. This is a Let's Build series where we focus on building towns and our base and stuff like that. So it's not so much about the story but more about building things and decorating it. We are currently in the town of Set. We have finished the temple mainly, well, most of it anyway. And we have started working on the town itself. So, as you can see, there's a couple of stuff that is quite different from what you saw last time. For instance, I added these posts with the snakes along this walkway, which I think actually fits pretty nice. And I've also decided in terms of the teleportation house that we are going to build, that is going to be a nice backdrop for it, I think. So I'm going to have my teleportation circle set up over here with this ruin wall as a backdrop for the town. So I think that's going to look nice. So something else that's also has changed is on the inside, well, not really changed, just added, is two doors. Oh, it is lagging as I'm coming in, thanks to all the decorations, of course. So coming down here, you will see that there are actually doors that just close off the priest's quarters from the rest of the temple. So they do have a little bit more of privacy. And then also I'm going to change these two corners with some plants and decorations. That's coming later. And I've also added these obelisks with the snakes on them on the four corners of the temple. So that is looking pretty good. Yeah, that looks good. And we also started with what is going to be our admin building. Not sure why I'm having all this lag all of a sudden. I think my PC might be doing something in the background. My new PC is coming soon, pretty soon. Okay, and these were our two options in terms of what we're going to use for our building set for the buildings, the other buildings, and we are going with this one. So this is a tier lower, but I like the look of it with the more of the wood pieces and also the wood on the inside. I think it actually looks pretty good. So that's what we're going to use. Let me see. Now we need to get this building to fit in here. So I'm gonna have to go one higher if I actually want to fit a floor in here. Yeah, and then we're going to need some more stairs coming up. So let me just grab some stairs and it's not going to fit in. There we go. I'm probably going to have to change these to something else as they are the inside floors. Yeah. The one without the sand. There we go. And let's see. In terms of width, that's not what I wanted to do. Two on this side and two on the other side with two in the middle. That gives me a width of 6. These corners might be a little bit tight. So maybe I should add another row to make it 3. Yeah, it's got a lot more moving space on the inside, so 3 is what we will do and go for. And then in terms of the length, maybe another one. Okay, this is strange. Oh, that's why. And I'm out of shaped wood. That's a bummer. Okay. Well, maybe that's a good time just to take a short break. So I'm just glad that you could actually join me for this episode. We are going to try and finish this building for today. And maybe I should take out these corners just to give me access. We'll see. I'm just going to quickly jump back to my factory, get some more shaped wood, and then we will be back. So what I wanted to say earlier is thank you for joining me. I hope you are having a pleasant time at the moment and that everything is going quite well. Yeah, we just put it in there, nothing there. I still have shaped wood being crafted, but this should give me hopefully enough for the building. Had a pretty good weekend, but it is extremely cold. So in terms of Celsius, it is freeze point that we have reached. And we are not used to this cold, I can tell you that. Okay, so I've got quite a lot of foundations just hanging in the air. And that is causing problems, so let's fix that. Yeah, that's all good. And let me see, if we put the doors in here, then you're going to have at least some space. We need to go one more row, but let's change it up a little bit. Yeah, I think let's try something like this. Just to mix up the shape a little bit, not to have it just one big square. I think this could work. Yes. Okay. So, that's the wrong button, sorry. This is the style that we are going to use. So, if I place these walls up here on the inside, you can see it looks pretty good. Oh, where did that one place? Let's leave those two open for now. I might put a window over there. But just going to go around around the edge, placing these walls. I want to remove that one. I actually want to place a window in there. So there we go. And a window over there. Going to put 2 doors. Just like that. And let's see what we're going to do about the roof. Now, this building set doesn't have any roof pieces. It probably used the sandstone roof pieces, but I don't think that's going to fit in nicely with what we are trying to do. Maybe 2 more windows over on this side. So we're going to have to try and get another set of roof pieces that we can use for this set. So the wooden sloped roofs, or the stone brick actually, they have some pretty good pieces that might fit nicely. So if I were to try something like this, and let's check this from the outside. Yeah, it fits in nicely with these accent on the walls in terms of the wood. So that's going to work. And it also uses the same materials as the limestone bricks, which is the same shaped wood and iron reinforcements. So I think that's going to work. So let's try and see if we can get this done with these pieces. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge trying to get this all together to work nicely, but let's see. Something like that. Okay, and then the corner pieces, where are they? They should fit in nicely. And I had one short over on this side. Okay, now let's see if we've got the pieces that is necessary for this actually to work. Inverted wooden wedge. Nope, that's not the piece we are looking for, is it? No. That's not the one. Let's try something else. It might be this one. Yes, there we go. That's in the wrong place. Good. Now let's see if we can top it off with something. I'm going to need a... yeah, something like this. Let's try the end first. We'll place it over there. We'll also use the end on this side. And then the normal one that just connects these. So we're going to build it piece by piece and see if we can get this to work somehow. So now the question is, what are we going to use over here? Are we going to... maybe go for an intersection, maybe a shallow rooftop, that could also work. There we go. Nicely done. Wait. Something is wrong. That one is looking in the wrong direction. There we go. Okay. I think we're making progress. Now let's get some doors in here. I don't think there's any doors for this one. The insulated wood, they've got doors. Yeah, why not? Let's go with this one. Yeah, that will do. That will do. Okay, so on to the decorations. And as you will see, I've actually brought along with me quite a lot of them. I want to place a fireplace in here somewhere. Just to give it a little bit of a cozy feeling. Yes, we are in the desert, but believe me, the desert can get quite cold during the night, so a fireplace is almost a must. That's a little bit more centered. Yeah, that will work. It also gives some nice light, which is always useful. Then we've got a fancy table that we're going to use as a desk. This is probably the hardest thing for me to do in Conan Exiles, is actually to try and find the center spot, because your character always moves too far, and sometimes you just have to place it while in motion. There we go. I've also brought some chairs with me. I've got a fancy chair for the back. There we go. I've got some old normal chairs for the other side. One like that, and maybe one like this. Okay. Now, because this is the set religion town, we're going to have a snake statue right here on the table. Just so people are sure where they are. We're going to use a hanging brazier. That one might be a little bit too high. Let's see if this one hangs lower. Not really different. Let's try and get it into the middle there. That's quite some good light. We've got some bookshelves that we can use. The question is, where do we want to use them? Maybe one over there. And one over on this side. We also have, let's see, where's my bookcases? It's down here. Because this is an administrative office, we're going to need a lot of bookcases, because they have a lot of documents, of course. So let's see if we can get some of them in here. That looks pretty good. We can also use a ladder for them. something between the two. Oh, that's looking the wrong way. Let's see if I can get this in correctly. There we go. That's a lot better. And then also, this is a document that we can use as an official document on his table. We can put down some incense here as well. Maybe in front of the snake. We've got a nice furry carpet. Maybe underneath the table. Yeah, that looks better. We also have a statuette, but we can maybe place that one on one of these other bookshelves. An empty bookshelf. And I've got another one. It's a little bit different. Let's put him over on this side. There we go. Statuette. Statue. Oh, this is a big statue. Okay, I was not expecting this. Not at all. I thought it was one of the smaller statues that you can actually just place on one of the tables or something. But apparently not. Okay. We've got a nice treasure chest that can go into one of these corners. About there. We have a wall clock that we can add maybe on this side. To tell you the truth, let's place it higher and then we take the bookshelf and just place it. Can it move this placeable? Can we return it to inventory? There we go. Place it lower underneath the clock. Yeah, that works. And then some more treasure. I wonder if this will fit on one of the shelves. It actually will. Ah, there we go. Nicely done. Then we can also add something like this. And let's see what else. Maybe a chair. We can add a tapestry somewhere. Maybe on this side. Just need to choose a place. Maybe over here. It's pretty big there. But it fits. That's what is important. It fits. We've got a scale. How big is it? Small enough for the bookshelf? Nope. Too big. Maybe on here. Yeah, no, still too big. Maybe on the shelf. Yeah, that's going to work a lot better. No, not quite right. We will have to move it slightly. Nope. Return that. I'm going to have to try something different to see if I can get it. In the right spot. I need to be higher, I think, to place it a little bit easier. Now, if I can just get onto the table, if you don't mind. Okay, so. There we go. Okay, this will allow me to place it a little bit easier. Hopefully in the right spot. Yeah, that's what I have to do. That will have to do. Also, I've got some runes. How big are they? Pretty small. They can actually go onto the shelf. Oh, this is really, really small. Maybe not even worth it to... In fact, we can place this one on the other side. Maybe over there. Then we've got this globe, which is also small. And is too big for the bookcase. I should have known, should have guessed. It's going on to the table. There we go. A bag. This will fit. It can go in there. We've got a box. This can go in there. We also have a map. It's too big. There we go. Coin purse. We can put that down there. We also have 2 mugs that can actually... let's see. Go there and there. Picture. There we go. We've got a wood pile for the fireplace. It's smaller than I thought it would be, but okay. Let's just place it down next to it. Then we also have some book sets that can go somewhere as well. And it seems we are losing daylight. Let me get the torch. I need to be higher for this to actually work. Okay, so what are we going to do with these books? Not sure yet. I am not sure yet. Oh yeah, I've got some curtains for the windows that I wanted to use. There we go. Now the good thing about these curtains is that we can actually dye them the color that we want. Of course you're going to need the dye for it, but paint, you can paint them actually. Oh no, wait, I think I'm in the wrong place. Curtains is what I'm looking for. That's the brick frame. Curtain, there we go. So you can swap the texture, which is interesting. Okay, well, we can close that. That's the wrong one again. Curtain. Decor menu for editing your decorations. Here we got the color that we can go for. I think we're going to go with number 8. Apply and close. We need one more for that extra window. And this one as well. So number 8, apply and close. Curtain number 8, apply and close. There we go. So I think we still need a couple more things, maybe 2 statues that can go in those corners. And I need something in that corner as well. Then this side is pretty bare, so what I'm looking at is maybe a sofa or something with plants and stuff, so I'm probably gonna have to go and get some of my seats. And then some more carpets, a round table maybe. And then I can also even put in a counter over here. That's also an option. Alright, now for the outside, I've got a couple of things here. I've got this empty sign that I wanted to place over here somewhere. Maybe something like that. And then, to make up for the empty sign, I've got another sign that we can actually use with a name on it. So we will put this as the administrative office. Yeah, that should do it. And then also, let me see, I think I prefer these two. It's just a matter of where do I place them. Looks pretty good. Fits nicely with the set theme. Yeah, that's cool. That is very cool. And then we've got another two that looks slightly different. I think we might actually see if we can get them up there. Like that. Maybe move this one slightly. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. What else do we have? Oh yeah, we've got this rusty doorbell. I'm gonna just plunk it down right here in the middle. There we go. And it actually makes a sound. Interesting enough. We've got some more maps. Oh yeah, we've got the stamp that needs to go onto the desk. An official stamp. Pretty small, but pretty important. We can maybe put another bookshelf over on this side. There we go. And oh yeah, we've still got a note. Let's see if I can manipulate my way onto this bookshelf with this note. There we go. That's one down, and then also a map. I'm not sure how big this map is. It's fairly big. Down there. Yes. Okay. So far so good. Okay, so we need more decorations, but unfortunately we are not going to have enough time for that. So thank you for joining me for this building this administrative office. We are still far from finished. As you can see, there's still a lot of open spaces. I'm going to put a counter in there, some book stacks on top of it maybe. And then I'm also going to build a sort of a luxury, relaxing area over here with some sofas and tables and more carpets in there as well, around the fireplace maybe. So yeah, but we are still busy with our first building and it's going pretty well. So thank you for joining me. Like the video if you liked it and want to see more. Also subscribe if you haven't yet. There's a lot of people that actually watch the videos without subscribing, which is not surprising actually. I do it myself. But if you want to subscribe, hit the bell icon to get any notifications of any new episodes that comes out. And I will see you in the next one. Until then, enjoy.